Hey, what's going on? It is your boy once again, KC Boxing, throwing down on another video. Yes, you read that correctly. PBC finally confirmed they line up in line with the Pacquiao and Keith Thurman pay-per-view. Now, I'm going to get to that in 1 second, but let's talk about this for 1 second. Pacquiao and Thurman. We all know that Manny Pacquiao didn't want no smoke with Earl Spence. He saw how he fight. He saw the determination. He saw the hunger. He saw how much he wanted that belt. He saw how much he wants to be a star. But keep this in mind. Manny Pacquiao is a veteran. He's a veteran, and he knows that look in your eyes. He knows when he pretty much will get his ass kicked. In so many words. So, let's move on to the next one he will say in his mind. And once he's seen Josecito Lopez paint Keith Thurman ass with all those straight rights, then he said, hold the fuck up. That's the motherfucker I want. But Keith Thurman said, hey, he saw that and he thought he had an easy mark. But no, he don't have an easy mark. Well, we'll see, won't we? Remember, Keith Thurman been out of the loop, out of the mix, as the kids would say, for a long time, chasing a woman. Not chasing a fight, but chasing a woman. And we know, we've been there. I've been there. You've been there. Chasing a woman will make you forget up everything. It will make you forget to motherfucking brush your teeth in the morning. Well, maybe not that, but sometimes it is what it is, people. Let's talk about it. Don't be shy, because that's what is happening. Keith Thurman is not hungry anymore. So let's think about this. If when he do fight Manny Pacquiao, will Manny Pacquiao be able to rush in without getting a uppercut or a straight jab or a straight right in his face? Will he be cautious? Will he take his time? Will he be cautious like he did with Floyd Mayweather when he come in? And Floyd watched him real closely. And Floyd was painting him with them right hands. Now, some might say it was boring, but you have to know your boxing. It's a game. A game you play. You know, it's chess. It's not checkers. It's strategy. Boxing is a thinking man's game. So, with Keith Thurman, maybe he would approve us wrong. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. And I hope he do. Because first of all, it's time for Manny Pacquiao to sit his ass down. I'm sorry, but you know KQ, I'll keep it straight. Sit your ass down, Manny. Keith Thurman, you need to sit your ass down or be 100% in it or 100% out of the motherfucker. Because I guarantee you this. If some other young motherfucker fighter out there would gladly take that belt. Would gladly take your space. Would gladly take it. Because see, PBC has arrived. They are a machine now. You know how I do my videos, right? I give you my point of view, or I give you my so-called assessment. Then I will give you their assessment. New media versus old media, I would say. Now, what you just heard was new motherfucking media. That's right. I don't need a pass to say that shit. Do you feel me? Do you understand KQKC? Keith Thurman needs to be all the way into that fight. Now, if he's going to be relaxed or thinking about his woman, or would he like not right hands painting his face, but in Manny Pacquiao situation, he might have some left hands painting that motherfucker. And all that going to do is fuel the fire for Manny Pacquiao. But I guarantee you this, he won't call out Earl Spence. He won't not call out any young, hungry lion. No way. No way, ho motherfucking Zay. Now, like I always do, I like to give you my other side assessment. Shout out to Boxing Scene, Seconds Out, and all the other so-called media. See, KQKC checked his motherfucking sources. No doubt about that. Now, I'm going to tell you this. July the 20th, Fox Sports pay-per-view lineup is locked and truly motherfucking loaded. Now, with the evening being split over 2 platforms. Now, I'm going to read this, and I want you to really, really listen to this, because this is important, because you're going to need to know this. A preceding Premier Boxing Champions, PBC, on Fox primetime show prior to the Fox pay-per-view. There was confusion over which fights would land in support to Keith Thurman's welterweight title defense versus Manny Pacquiao. That matter was cleared up during the most recent edition of Inside PBC Boxing Wednesday evening on FS1. The evening's 2 televised main events. Now, 2 televised main events have long been established. Thurman Pacquiao will top the July 20th pay-per-view show at MGM Grand in Las Vegas, with the same venue playing host to the lead in PBC on Fox. Show headlined by unbeaten super middleweight titleist, sweet hand Kalen motherfucking Plant, making his first defense versus undefeated challenger Mike Lee. 3 pay-per-view supporting bouts have been formally announced by PBC, all of which have been previously reported by BoxingScene.com as landing on the show in one form or another. Now, in the evening's chief support, unbeaten former lightweight titleist Omar Figueroa. We all know Omar Figueroa. That motherfucker will scrap like ain't no tomorrow. Now, he's 28-0. He got 19 KOs. He will take on veteran welterweight contender Yordenis Ugas. This is a motherfucker light up here, baby. 23-4. We all know Yordenis Ugas. Some people say Ugas, but it's Ugas. That's how he pronounced it. That's the way I'm gonna fucking pronounce it. Now, that's in a scheduled 12-round welterweight battle. Now, both boxers are coming off a separate Fox televised bout earlier this year. Figueroa outlasted John Molina Jr. in a 10th round decision this past February, and that was a pretty good fight. Now, 3 weeks later, you guys came short, just short, in the bid to upseat Sean Porter. That's when Sean Porter called himself boxing, but he looked like a goddamn fool. Like I say, stick to what you know. Stay on your side. All right? Don't try to do what other people do. All right? Stay in your motherfucking lane. If you're a brawler, if you like to come in with your head, but if you get the job done, then you stick with it. Sure, Deontay Wilder's unorthodox, yes. It's a lot of fighters out there unorthodox, but they get the job done. That's what counts. At the end of the day, will your hand be raised? That's what's important. Now, Molina Jr. will join for Figueroa on July the 20th on the undercard. And that's going to be in a separate welterweight battle as he faces former 140-pounder Sergey Lipinets. This motherfucker is loaded. Ain't no joke. Yes. Now, opening a 4-fight telecast. 4 fights now. It's a battle between former bantamweight titles, unbeaten knockout artist Louis Nera. He's 29-0 with 23 motherfucking KOs. Woo! Now, he would take on 2-time Dominican Republic Olympian and resurgent contender Juan Carlos Payana. Now, the fight is currently slated for 10 rounds, although there exists the possibility of an upgrade if their high placement among the World Boxing Association, the WBA, would or could result in a secondary title being at stake. People, I have to say that Al Heyman has done a great job with PBC. Now, if someone wants to buy this motherfucker, hey, I'm not mad at him if he sells. Because this PBC productions or promotions is worth it. We talking about over 300 charges in his stable. 300 fighters in his stable. He have all governing belts in his stable. That is Al Heyman. That is the one that Bob Arum tried to sue. This is the Bob Heyman. Al Heyman. Oh, Lord, don't let me make that mistake again. This is the Al Heyman that Oscar De La Hoya could not compete with. This is the Al Heyman that Oscar De La Hoya tried to sue him and Bob Arum, tag teaming, trying to sue him for monopolizing the boxing federation. But no. He did not do that. Now, it's not his fault. It's not my fault. It's hell not your fault that fighters want to go to him because he knows how to treat a fighter. You do not use a fighter. Look at Bob Arum. Look how I told you that Terrence Crawford get ready to fight one Saturday. No one did not know that he was going to fight. Even Earl Smith said he didn't know till 2 days before the fight. So he flew out there at the last minute to watch the fight. Do you understand me? That means it was poor promotion. That means that he didn't give a fuck. Then when you promote your fighter, you don't talk about another fighter more than you talk about that fighter. You supposed to uplift, draw interest, make people want to see this shit, make some more money, because it all ends up in money at the end of the motherfucking day. So Al Heyman has done a great job. Oh, you guaranteed to make some money if you a good fight and you with Al Heyman. But don't get it twisted. Don't get me twisted, what I'm saying. Don't get my words twisted. Al Heyman will just put you in the position to do better. He'll put you in the position to go for that shit. But it's up to you to hone in on your craft. It's up to you to do your best. It's up to you to make the best of the opportunity that Al Heyman have gave you. Oh yes, I will be elaborating on this on my live stream tomorrow or today. See, in the main event, Thurman, who's 29-0 with 22 KOs. Now, it looks to make the fifth defense. He looks to make the fifth defense. I'm reading this verbatim. It looks to make the fifth defense of his welterweight title he's held since March 2015. And that win was over Robert Guerrero in the first ever PBC branded event. But that motherfucker been disappearing. See, that's why I say people can pad their resume very well. See, of course, he has defended that belt since 2015. But how have he actually defended it? By not fighting. That's how. Just like Demetrius Andre. That's a prime example. Yeah, you undefeated, but hell, you fucked up your whole prime. You ain't fought in years, then all of a sudden you take a fight over in some fucking Kyrgyzstan. Then you fight a motherfucker from Africa. I mean, come on. Let's keep this shit real. Let's keep boxing real. You get credit what credit is motherfucking due. Yes. Yes. Remember that GQ magazine article in the UK back in January on Eddie Hearn? They wrote about Eddie Hearn back in January. They said that, hey, this man is something wrong with him. If Deontay Wilder can make a deal with Fury, can make a deal with Ortiz, how come he can't make a deal with Eddie Hearn? So it must be something wrong with Eddie Hearn. That didn't come from the U.S. That came from the U.K. And of course, Eddie Hearn, he's a slick motherfucker. He's going to say this. He's going to talk about Wilder like a dog. So that's why you see, if you know boxing, that the fight ain't going to get made. Because if the fight was going to get made, he would boost it up. He would brand it up. He would draw interest to the motherfucker. Do you understand me? Do you feel KQKC, baby? This is a video. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Now, I am KQKC Boxing. I have 40 subscribers to go to get to 1,000. And I need you right now. I need you right now. I'm sorry, I was missing in action a little earlier due to some unseen circumstances, but I have 40 subscribers to go. You can catch my daily show. If you subscribe to my channel today, hit the icon bell, and that way you will get notified each and every time I do a live stream or a video like this one. Yes, you will be notified. And yes, you can catch my show, daily show, Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. And that is 1:30 Eastern Time. Now, don't forget, we do have OG Boxing on Sunday mornings at 8 o'clock a.m. Keep this in mind. never ever forget this. If you subscribe to my channel, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Subscribe. Subscribe at your own risk. Because I tell it straight like that. I am KQKC. Shout out to the LDBC. I'm on to the next one. Peace.